everybody, this is Michael Posh
and Warren Halverson.
We're from Heaven and Hell.
This is Wolf from Bloodstream Parade. You're watching Chicagosrock.com.
We're Generation Hex.
I'm Larry. I'm Chris.
I'm Glenn.
I'm Brian from 2 Ton Anvil.
We are Lydian C.
How you doing? It's Tim at Bloodstream Parade. Listen to Chicagosrock.com. Turn it up.
I'm Kevin and we're Infinity and you're at Chicagosrock.com.
And welcome to another edition of the Chicagosrock Television Video Update. I'm Mario Salazar from Chicagosrock.com, and I'm glad you could join us. I will start out with some news for our blues community, our blues fans. The Windy City Blues Society has just launched a brand new website. This is the windycityblues.org. And as you can see, it's going to have information regarding blues clubs, musicians, businesses, forum, even a store. Everything relates to the blues community. So make sure you check it out when you get a chance. The website, once again, is windycityblues.org. Speaking of websites, Chicagosrock.com has branched onto Facebook. We have a group page out there, and this is Chicagosrock Facebook. If you have a Facebook account, just type that in. It's going to take you right into the page. It is an open group, so anybody can join, and hopefully give us more opportunities to connect bands and fans and bands, and more opportunities to promote shows and that type of thing. Chicagosrock Facebook on your Facebook account. So check it out when you get a chance, and hope you can join our group. In the last several weeks, we've had the opportunity to meet up with a number of bands, musicians, and we discussed things about their history, some of the things they're doing, some of the things they plan to do. One of them was Maximus Risk. He is a local musician. He has been involved in a number of projects over the years. Sister Child, Chaos Theory, currently The Root Cause. We talked, like I said, a little bit about him, his story, and here's a little sample of how that went.
I was about 5 years old, and I used to go visit my grandfather. Antonio Rodriguez was his name, and he was a very popular Latin musician. He played in a two-piece, which was acoustic guitar and bass, nylon string, singing Hispanic love songs. He was amazing to me. And once I was in college, we had started a band. The band was called Sister Child.
Yeah. What's going on with the Root Cause? You guys were recording an album, correct?
Correct. We had started doing a circuit of shows around Chicago, just in the acoustic scene, and we had at least like 30 songs that were out there that we were working on. And I had sat down with, Rick Drehobel and Ricky, and I was telling them, we should cut an album. We've got the bass player, we've got the drummer, let's do a full-length album.
The full interview, by the way, is available in this issue of Chicagosrock Television Video Update. So check it out. It's right on the interviews section. We also caught up with a band called 2 Ton Anvil. They are a metal band from Chicago, and they were playing a couple of weeks ago down in Aurora. They have a brand new bass player. They have a record in the works. And here's a little bit of how that interview went.
We're actually, we just finished the last couple tracks, the drum tracks for the Two-Ton Anvil. Self-titled, actually. So we're hoping that it'll be out hopefully in the next month or so.
Are there any samples available on your MySpace page or your website?
Yeah, absolutely there are.
Okay.
They may not necessarily be the final mixes, but they're very, very close, and most people won't be able to tell.
Okay. Tell me again, what is your website?
It's myspace.com/2-ton anvil.
Another group of metalheads with a record on the works, Bloodstream Parade. We had a chance to see them, put in a great show, and we talked for a little bit also. Here's how that went.
Well, it is called The Apocalypse in Retrospect. It will be out October 13th. It's pretty dynamic. It's kind of a mix of thrash, metal, hardcore, old school. You know, it's kind of headbanging. Sometimes you can dance. Yeah, it's pretty extraordinary, and we're very, very proud of it.
Okay, that's cool. How different or similar is it to the stuff that you guys have as far as samples up to this point?
It's very different. I mean, it's still very, very much us, but I hate to use a cliche, but it's much more mature. I think the songwriting is a little more interesting and dynamic. So it's just a heavy, rockin' good time.
Okay, that's cool.
Visit us on MySpace. MySpace.com/BloodstreamParade. Also bloodstreamparade.info for all kinds of shit that you want to see.
All right. Support local music in Chicago. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We'll have more news and updates right after these messages.
Voted for the second straight year as the best classic rock band in Chicago's Best of the Burbs Awards. One of Chicago's top drawing bands performing the biggest hits by the biggest rock bands of all time. Visit them online today at www.araweb.com, myspace.com/arachicago. Coming soon to a festival near you. RockArtChicago.com. Artwork and photography for bands since 1985. And Lights Out Chicago, bringing you the music of UFO, August 1st at Tailgaters in Bolingbrook. And we're back. Our Chicagosrock Rocker Girl of the Month, KK, and her band, F.H.O.D, are quite busy this month. They're playing this weekend. They'll be in Rockford, Illinois on Friday night. Saturday night, they'll be down in Berwyn, Illinois. Next weekend, the following weekend, July 25th, they will be playing at Six Flags. This is up in Gurnee, Illinois. This is part of a concert series titled Live and Local. And what it is, basically, between noon and 5, they'll be playing short sets to an all-ages audience, obviously given the fact that it's in Six Flags. So the family, the kids, everybody can attend that. Check it out, July 25th, starting at noon until 5. F.H.O.D, there may be some other acts, but check it out. Live and Local, Six Flags in Gurnee, July 25th. NBC's The Today Show is going to be making a stop later this month here in Chicago. They're working on a musician profile segment, and this is going to be on Rachel Barton Pine. Rachel is the violinist for a band called Earth and Grave, and the show is going to be at, as mentioned, the Nightcap Lounge in Chicago on July 31st. It's a 9 p.m. show. They're expecting a large crowd, so make sure you get there early. And let's show the rest of the country, you know, the great talent that we have right here at home. So July 31st, Nightcap Lounge, Earth and Grave. Check it out. And that is all the time that we have for this update. Glad you could join us. I'm Mario Salazar from Chicagosrock.com. Looking forward to seeing you out and about in the scene. Support your local bands. I will see you next time.